Welcome to Zero Excuses, where dreams meet discipline and limits get destroyed. No shortcuts, no fear. Just raw motivation to build the life you deserve. They laughed at him. They called him crazy, delusional, even dangerous. He lost everything, twice. He slept on office floors. He got booed by investors who said, "This will never work." But today, he's the man redefining cars, rockets, and even the future of humanity. This is the story of Elon Musk, the man who refused to believe impossible. And by the end of this video, you'll realize something powerful, that being called crazy might just be the first sign you're doing something great. So grab your tea, your hoodie, or your dreams, whatever's closest, because this story might just change how you see failure forever. Born in South Africa, Elon wasn't your typical kid. While others played football, he spent hours reading encyclopedias and building rockets from scrap. He once got bullied so badly he was hospitalized. Yet even then, he didn't fight back with fists. He fought back with ideas. At 12, he sold his first video game. At 17, he left home, alone, with barely any money, chasing the dream of freedom. Imagine that for a second. Leaving your country at 17, traveling halfway across the world, just because you believe the future can be better and you can be the one to build it. Most of us can't even decide what to have for dinner. He was deciding which planet humans should live on. In his 20s, Elon co-founded Zip2 and later PayPal. When he sold PayPal, he made over $180 million. Sounds like happily ever after, right? Not quite. Because instead of buying yachts and islands, he invested every single penny into 3 companies everyone said would fail: SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity. People called him insane. One journalist literally wrote, "Elon Musk is burning his money in space." And they weren't wrong. He almost went bankrupt. Tesla's first cars failed. Rockets exploded. Investors walked out. His friends told him to quit. He had to choose, feed his companies or feed his family. He chose the dream. 2008, the year everything collapsed. 3 failed rocket launches. Tesla drowning in debt. Divorce. Depression. Everyone thought it was over. He was the punchline of tech jokes. And then, the 4th rocket flew. SpaceX made it to orbit. At the very last moment, before total collapse, NASA called. They gave him a contract worth billions. Elon didn't just win, he resurrected himself from ashes, like a real-life Tony Stark without the CGI. Except instead of a glowing chest, he had caffeine, chaos, and Twitter. From that point, the world changed. Tesla redefined what a car could be. Not just a vehicle, but a vision of tomorrow. SpaceX made rockets reusable, cutting costs, opening space travel for everyone. Neuralink, Starlink, the Boring Company, each one born from the same obsession: to make humanity multiplanetary, sustainable, unstoppable. But here's the thing. It's not just about Elon. It's about what his story proves. That impossible is just an opinion until someone dares to test it. Right now, someone might be calling you crazy. Maybe for your dream, your idea, your belief that life can be more. They'll laugh. They'll doubt. But remember, they laughed at Musk too. And every "you're insane" is just another way of saying, you're thinking bigger than me. So, what's your rocket? What's that one thing you're scared to start? Because people might not understand it? Start anyway. Build anyway. Fail anyway. Because the only real failure is never trying. They called him crazy. Now he's building the future. And one day, when the world finally understands your vision, they'll say the same about you. So ask yourself, are you ready to be called crazy? If this story sparks something inside you, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe because the next video might just be your story.